Hi, what's your name?
Autumn.
Autumn. Okay, Autumn. Tell me, what is the struggle that you're having right now?
No self-confidence.
No self-confidence. Now, tell me your confidence story.
No.
What was the first experience that you had that triggered you to realize, wow, really, I don't feel confident. It could be something that happened when you were younger, or you can do your recent one. What's a recent experience that you've had that is challenging right now with confidence?
I've been doing like a lot of energy work, and I realized that my dad was very busy being a dad. So I would do little things like, "Here's my macaroni pitcher, Dad." And he'd be like, "Great," but like I have to go. So I really feel like it's always been, constant.
So you're saying that when you were younger, your father was very busy and he didn't have time. And so every time you'd show your accomplishment, he had no time to pay attention to it. And as a result of it, you started to value your work, you started to value yourself, because there wasn't someone to validate that. Okay. Now, many of us have that same experience, right? And that's what we call being externally referenced, where we are more concerned with the way in which the outside is looking at us than what's happening from the inside. A great deal of power comes from shifting your reference from the external to internal. Realizing that it starts from what's going on inside of you. You developing your value, your self-worth. So if I were to ask you, Autumn, what is something about you that you fully claim, that you really feel you're proud of yourself about, and that you know reflects a sense of confidence for you, that you know you can do?
I do what you do for people, for everybody else. That's what I do. I read tarot cards and I give people, a better outlook on their life.
So you read tarot cards and you feel confident when you're reading the tarot cards and you're able to deliver it, right? Now, I would imagine and suggest and probably know that when you are being the tarot card reader version of Autumn, there's a certain way in which you are. Okay, show us. Show us the tarot card reader. Show us. Just how are you? Assume the stance and the beingness of tarot card reader.
Like this.
Yeah, right? You see her face change, right? There's a way in which she is being, and why? Because there's a story going on in her head about that. There is a narrative that is fueling your actions. And all you need to do is to bring that powerful narrative where it is needed in your life. And you have the power to do that. So you as tarot card reader have capacities and abilities that you are not leveraging in other areas of your life, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Tell me one of them.
Personally, I don't do it. I do it for them. I don't do it for me.
What is something you do that is rooted, a capacity that you have as Autumn the tarot reader that you do not have that's impacting your confidence? Tell it like it is. Tell it like you see it.
The ability to I don't know how you say that, process things, actually do things.
So the ability to process things, okay? So that is one gift that is on the light, the shine side of Autumn the tarot card reader. So all she needs to do is to take that shine and bring it whenever that shadow arises. So when you feel like, oh my God, I'm not confident, or I feel like I'm challenged in this moment, breathe and remember. Remember who you are, remember, and use that. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, and that's how it works. And the more that you can do that quicker, that's the practice. It is like working out, realizing there is a certain version, and this is just one aspect of you. There are other aspects that have that shine quality that you can bring at will to the challenges that you face. Okay? So that's it. That's just one brief flavor of it. That each of us have a story, a narrative, and we have a shine that shows up. And that shine is connected to a narrative that's unfolding. Our shadow also is connected to a narrative that's unfolding. But because everything is energy, the question is, what are you feeding? What are you feeding? And what are you nurturing in your life? And the more that you feed a certain aspect, the more it grows. So start to feed that capacity and those skills and put them in practice whenever there's a challenge and see it get stronger and stronger.